This is why I'm hot, hoes praying that I flop. I'ma keep it simple, you just don't go what I got. My price be going up like Gary Dane, it's a little lot.
Today we're talking about licking the
I'm really that hot, bitch.
And how to become a trend. We're going to be talking about that today, and it's a weekend, so I thought, why not do a live video and have a little fun? Now, do you guys remember when, like, licking the kitty cat was something that, like, nobody would admit to? Like, if a guy was doing that, he wouldn't want to admit to it. The only people that were out here, like, proudly doing it were probably, like, lesbians. But nowadays, you know, guys are running with it and they're using it as their, like, their main thing. Like, a lot of guys are out here being like, that's what I can do for you. Like, give me a date. Like, a lot of guys are moving with this. Like, this is a plus. Like, now they're like, forget my career. Forget what car I'm driving. Forget what crib I'm living in. Forget what the hell I've got going on. Let's talk about my ability to move my tongue all sorts of directions, 360 degrees. You know, get out here just doing the most. And I'm like, okay, now how does something like this become like a trend? Because if you didn't like doing it before it was a trend, why do you like doing it now? And I understand, okay, you was ashamed. Maybe you was doing it before, you was embarrassed, you didn't want to talk about it. And that's a trend, you feel like you can proudly come out. But these guys are out here and, you know, they're doing the most. You know, they're out here doing the most. Now, ladies, yeah, there's a lot of guys, you know, they keep sticking the tongue out with the fingers. And, you know, and if you're a guy as well, comment on this now. Ladies, do you think that's an attractive thing for a man to be doing your direction? Or, like, guys, do you feel like when you do that, you get, like, more ladies? Now, quick, like, story time. Like, when this was a trend, when this first started trending, let's say, guys, I'm going to say maybe, what do you think? This has been trending like maybe 2 years, maybe the last couple of years. Like, guys have been out here just shouting proudly and saying, yeah, I do that. You know, so, you know, I was walking down the street. Let's give it, I say it was about 2 years ago when it started trending, 2-3 years ago. Walking down the street now, you know, the songs were out there. Ladies were singing about guys doing it. Guys were, you know, out here, you know, dancing, singing about doing it, you know, proudly doing the dance. I turned my head. I was walking down the street minding my own sweet ass business. And then I turned my head and the guy in the truck, he's got the 2 fingers. He's got the tongue licking out the fingers. And it was like, he was literally like, you know, come and get some. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And I was like, okay, is this a new chat up line? Like, what is a lady meant to say? And I feel like some guys are like just so happy. Like, they're so excited that they can, you know, do this proudly now. I feel like some guys were like hanging out with their boys, like being like, nah, I would never. You know how Jamaicans would be like, they don't do it. So I feel like they were out here being like, yeah, man, I would never do that. And some guys were doing it and they were feeling embarrassed. And like now it's a trend. They're like out here being like, yeah, I was doing that years before. I was doing that so long ago, man. Yeah. I know I said I wasn't doing that. I was doing that time ago. I was on that before you. You know, I'm experienced at that. I've got that going on. That's what it's seeming like. 50 Cent is even out here giving us the tongue movement. Like, come on, man. How does everything become a trend? It's crazy to me. It's like things that become a trend are shocking. So, for example, it would be like a certain race is in. So, like, a certain race of woman is in. And then every guy who's famous or big board and think he's got money will get himself that race of woman at the time. When that woman's not trending no more, they switch to whatever the new race of trending woman is. It's like, is there anything they can't make us do? Like, there can be some crazy ass hairdos out there. They look terrible. We'll all have it on our head and we'll be like, damn, your hair looks good, because it's become a trend. It's like there's nothing they can't really make be trending. And it's crazy that they've managed to make licking the kitty cat trendy. Now, are you happy to, you know, have your man, you know, out there, you know, he's licked the kitty cat of every woman, or like he's cheating on you and he's licking the side chick's kitty cat and he's licking your kitty cat? Or do you feel like it's one of those things, like it's exclusively like a wifey service? Like, it's like if you're a partner, if you're a wife, then you get that service? Is that, you know, what do you guys think? Like, is this like something that you should only do in a serious relationship? Or should you just be doing it all the time? Or you people like, yeah, this is how it should be. I mean, women have been doing it for time. Now, there is a medical problem going on for guys who are out here just shouting this out proudly right now. Unfortunately, apparently, it does increase your chances of getting like cancer. So I don't know if that's, now that's been out, I would say like maybe like about a month ago that started coming out that, you know, it can cause like oral cancer. So I don't know if a lot of guys are now thinking about their health and they're going to have to, you know, stop the service, they're gonna have to stop doing it because, you know, of their health? Or do you feel like, nah, no one cares about their health? Like, at the end of the day, you know, this is a requirement now when you're going into a relationship. Like, if you're not gonna do that, a woman's gonna be sort of fed up of you, she's gonna be bored of you, she's not gonna be satisfied in the bedroom. You're not doing what other mans are out here kind of willing to be doing. Like, the guys, if there's any guys on here like this second, like, watching this video, do you feel pressure to do it, or did you just want to do it, or were you always doing it and you were like hiding it and you was like ashamed? Is it okay to lick the kitty cat on the first date? What do you guys think? Because, like, you know, like, some people say, like, if you go on a first date, you shouldn't kiss. Like, some people won't kiss on the first date. Like, some people, they won't, you know, have sex on the first date. Some people feel like the first date, you just go out, you just have dinner, you just have a nice time, you have fun, and then you just, like, go home and that's it, like a handshake or a quick hug. Like, what do you guys think? Like, is this a no-go on the first date? Or is it a case of, like, if the woman's willing to, like, you know, have sex with you on the first date, you just get straight to it? Or is this something you have to wait, like, a month for? Like, what time and how far into a relationship is the right time to just get on with licking the kitty cat? Now, I'm going to say if it's, like, a first date, and, you know, I feel like you shouldn't just volunteer it on the first date. You know, I feel like that's doing a bit too much. Like, first date, you're like, okay, so would you like to come back to mine? Nah, first date, I feel like it's a no. But again, I feel like at the end of the day, if you two are going to have sex on the first date, I feel like, you know, maybe you could, you know, politely say, would you like me to? But then I feel like some women will be off-putted by you because it's like, okay, you done it on the first date and you didn't really know me. I don't know if they're going to be like really checking for your oral hygiene. I don't know. Or do you feel like, you know, it's just whatever. But like, it's a bonus. Like, if you go on a date with a guy, gets down to it in the first date, you know, the sex has now gone from like a 9 to like a 10 because he added that little additional bit of sauce to it. And, you know, do you think it's like one of those things, like if you get to it on the first date, in its own way, maybe you bag the woman because she's more impressed with the bedroom activities? I don't know. Anyway, guys, this was just a light, stupid one because it's a weekend. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not, guys? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think. How soon is too soon? I'll see you guys on another one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you